Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back again here with another video talking about there was a street vendor, actually a couple street vendors that I'm kind of like combining my response in this video. Actually wrote about it more in depth and more in detail. I will leave the link down below to the blog on my website, but I'm just going to cover in brief my response into as to what was said from a couple of the viewers regarding their street vending. So the first street vendor that I got, he was talking about how he does street vending in New Jersey, and he was saying that the people are grimy. Some of the people, the locals, are grimy, they're mean, they're rude, and it's the out-of-towners that will throw the 20s at him. So basically, to me, what that means is that, and what it sounds like, is travelers and or tourists. You know, those seem to be the ones to be paying out. The other viewer that I got, he had mentioned something about, he said, quote, "I'm a nice black man. I live in the suburbs. I do vending, but the people, the white folks there and some of the Hispanic folks, he noticed, they look at him like, you know, he's a criminal, or, you know, they have certain you know, prejudices that you know, when it comes to dealing with him, and you know, he's just trying to make an honest living. He's not trying to like steal somebody's handbag, you know." And so I can kind of relate to some of the discrimination. You know, I mean, you guys see, you know, I run a YouTube channel. I get some subscribers, I get some unsubscribers. Some people just probably don't like the videos for whatever reason. Maybe they just don't like me, I don't know. I get more subscribers than unsubscribers, so that's a good thing. But what I would be focusing on is, you know, really what it boils down to is who is it, you know, who's going to be spending money with you. You know, you have to really focus in on who is your market, because you may be able to sell to someone that I may not be able to get through to, or I may be able to sell to a particular audience that maybe you might not be able to sell to. So in regards to the other guy who had talked about how people, they don't want to, you know, the locals, they don't want to spend with him, it's the out-of-towners that will spend the most money. What I would focus on with the out-of-towners, that seems to be your market. That seems to be those people who maybe they're going to take these back home to their state or to their country or wherever they're from, and they're going to give this unique item, these body oils or perfume oils, as gifts. So that's something you have to keep in mind. I would go and maybe even zone in on gift shops. Try to supply gift shops or places where, you know, out-of-towners, they might go there to purchase products, you know. Try to find out, get into the mindset of where an out-of-towner would go when they're visiting New Jersey. Okay, get to like I said, gift shops. Focus on smoke shops. You know, focus on, you know, little trinket places. You know, where they buy trinkets and stuff like that. You know, go maybe even consider. You know, here in North Carolina they have what they call consignment shops. Now, I personally don't like to do consignments because I've been burnt many times doing consignments. But that's something that you can think of. As for the gentleman who says that he, you know, he sells in a suburban, mostly white community, and there's some Hispanics there, you know, he feels like he's being discriminated against. Really, what I would be doing is finding out, you know, I'm sure not all white people are prejudiced. Definitely not. That would be crazy to say. And I'm sure there's not, you know, not all Hispanics are prejudiced. But it exists, and it exists in every race. So what I would be focusing on is, you know, building up relationships with, you know, let's say somebody of a different race who you feel discriminated against. Build up a good relationship with one of their own, right? And that way, now here it is, you know, you can do business with them, you can supply them with products, or, you know, you could tell them, hey, listen here, so-and-so, you know, I don't do too well in this community, the people don't take to me very well, so how about we work out some kind of business deal? I'll sell you X amount of pieces of a merchandise for this price or that price, and you can set up here in this in this market, and and sell to the customers there. So you have to keep in mind that you're not going to be able to sell to everyone, and rather what I would be focusing on is, okay, how do there's a saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So how do you, in other words, if you're trying to target a certain market, how do you skin the cat more than one way? Okay, how do you retail to these people who you may feel discriminated against? How do you get them to purchase your product without them even realizing that they're purchasing your product? So that's one way to look at it, is get one of their own, get somebody from their own race, to be the face for your company. So that's what I would be focusing on, because it doesn't matter the person's white, black, yellow, red. When it comes down to, at the end of the day, they all have green money in their wallets. They all have green paper money in their wallets. So that's what I would be focusing on, is trying to penetrate every market, that you're able to, and finding ways and strategizing different ways to penetrate those markets, even though people may not take to you very well. Okay, you have to use strategy, and this is one thing that I'm learning. Is you definitely have to use strategy. That is so important. If you're not brainstorming, if you're not thinking of different ways and ideas to better your business and yourself every day, you're gonna go stale. You're gonna become demotivated. Okay, you're gonna lose inspiration. So sometimes, we all need inspiration. We all need our minds to be stimulated. So that's what I would advise. Is there's a lot of self-help books out there. There's a lot of self-help audiobooks out there that I've actually picked up on. I started reading and listening to more audiobooks, and just become more educated about your market, become more educated about the products and services that you offer. When you do this, when you become more educated in the products and services that you offer, then you're going to be more capable of bringing more to the market, where people are going to see you as an asset. So this is just some of my advice for today. Like I said, I had mentioned most of what I talked about, or some of what I talked about in this video, I had mentioned it in the blog. So if you want to get all of the the tidbits from this video, I mentioned a lot of this stuff in details in the link below. If you click that link below, you will see it in the blog on the website. So I hope this helps. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my newsletters on the website, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Take care and have a good one.